phone. I need you.
Come in, take a seat. We have
Just
a few
like you
specials
need
today
me.
we'll share.
Okay.
Jules from Liyue.
Treat
Come
you.
take a look.
Come on. Why can't I do the thing? Oh. There we are. Not down. Chat.
Gotta
Jules
try
from
Dawn
Liyue.
Winery's
Come take a
dandelion
look.
wine.
How are we doing, people? You doing alright? So, what did we do last time? Last time we finished up the lantern, right? Testing! Last time we finished up the lantern, right? It's more behind than usual. But it's working. So. Lantern Night was fun.
Jules from
I hope they
Liyue.
definitely do
Dawn
more
Winery's
events like that.
dandelion wine.
I heard rumors about they might be doing an event for Mondstadt next month, and next month is very soon. So hopefully that's when they'll re-release Venti, and then I can spend all my money trying to get him. Remember, people, please spend your money responsibly. I keep seeing like this fucking guy in my recommended videos on YouTube, just like, I spent $300 to get Zhao, and then like a couple days ago it's like, I spent $400 to get this new spear, and I'm like, really? A spear? Fucking this thing? Really? Now, don't I don't think I've gotten to the end game quite yet, whatever that may be. But does it really require you to have that good of gear? I'm killing people with Zhao just like by himself. It doesn't feel like Union Cross where like you need the new medals to be relevant in content.
The animal Archon protected.
At least not yet.
We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
Anyway, what are we doing today? I should probably say, in case. Well, you should see the title. Today, we're doing this. What are the story quests? Dainsleif. So, when I first heard about this quest, I was like, how do you unlock it? And they're like, oh, just go talk to Catherine. I think that's her name. And I went to go talk to Catherine, and she didn't say anything. Apparently, it's level locked, even though I didn't see anyone saying it was level locked. Because, the second I ascended, I did my, world rank quest. The quest unlocked. So, I'm not sure what level it is exactly because I jumped from 35 to 45 instantly. I was world rank 5, and that made things a little difficult. But I'm 80 on Lumen now, 76 on Zhao. I only did Aether first because I had the ability to level him up first. It took me a while to get those Ascension materials. That would be too much. So yeah, slowly leveling up Zhao to 80, and then get materials for our boy here.
Ow!
And then Barbs. Then hopefully I want
when I'll be as tall as my...
level up Changyun and Xingqi. That's a little bit ways down the road.
Jules from Liyue. Come take
Oh,
a
right,
look.
and in case you haven't seen on my Twitter, just doing a random normal pull, I ended up getting Jean. I don't think I'll be using her anytime soon, unfortunately, just because her ult is a heal, but like she's not a dedicated healer, so it's weird. Anyway,
You gotta try Dawn Winery's
so yeah, I accidentally started this quest when I ascended my level, my world rank, which is why we're just going to start it by going to talk to this person. So I went to go get my level up rewards, and like, hey, and Captain's like, hey, there's this person here.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
So I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was
Microphone, why
wandering
you
all over
turned around?
Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided
Suspicion?
to keep an eye on him for a while. I
Microphone,
lost
please.
him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
I appreciate the gender-neutral master. I like some terms like master and king becoming gender-neutral over time. That's cool.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
What? You need something?
So I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch?
Here. I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials.
Oh.
Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel Ship.
Even further beyond.
If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him,
Dark
it's the
Souls
only
fans will
place
get
to
that.
be.
The Angel Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel Share and have a look.
I gotta say, I wasn't sure about Paimon when I first met them. But it really sounds like their voice actress definitely settled into the role and is very used to it now. And it feels way more natural than when I first met them. Because those types of characters are very hit or miss. Okay. Are you having trouble? Oh. Decided to take a moment to think about it?
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
I want to say this guy who voices Charles is the same person who voices Zhongli. I probably said that before. It sounds like he plays a few male characters in this game.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Even if you are a close friend, I can't give up. I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Go to the second floor. I'm here.
Dandelion wine.
Want to see by the railing? This one?
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
Man, is he fancy looking or what?
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Where'd he go? There he is. Hi, I'm an adventurer with the Adventurers Guild. How do you do? I'm an honorary knight of Favonius.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any
Oh wow,
mind,
he's
huh?
way prettier than I thought he'd be. uh, so, I'm a traveler.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
I'm looking for my lost sister.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
Emergency food.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif.
Dainsleif.
I suppose you have some business with me?
Bowkeeper? Wonder what bow means. Assuming I'm pronouncing that right. Well, I was hoping to invite you to adventure with us.
Sure.
Huh?
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment.
How much?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions.
500.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Well, here's the 500 mora.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Do I need to answer them all correctly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Well, alright.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
How did you know that Venti is...
I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question.
Anime bullshit. I don't think I would have been able to do it without the help of a literal god.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Everyone in Liyue Harbor.
So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Perhaps none of them do.
So, this is your answer then? I understand. As I thought. You really are similar to her.
What do you mean, her?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Notice how we said relative and he said sibling. Well, I have met some Abyss mages in the past.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Come to think of it, Since the Storm Terror incident ended, we haven't...
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
They won't defeat me.
Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
Very strong. Much strength.
Just like hers. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Drink some more.
So he obviously knows Lumine. But how does he know Lumine? That's the question. Damn it. There. Aether, you gotta stop jumping on the furniture. Come on. People are trying to enjoy their drinks. Where are we going? Oh, not far. Also, they said eye patch. I would not describe that as an eye patch. That's like saying the Phantom of the Opera. I mean, look at that. Huh? Oh, it's some quest over there.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Cliff challenge. Abyssal traces. Strange. This says level 28. But I had to be above level 35 to get this quest. I'll go with this. Let me open up this water. He's not in the party. Unfortunate.
The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
You and Riku need to chill with that scent of darkness shit.
Look like? Do they look something like the Abyss mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Well, you'll know it when you see it. Sup, bitch?
One with my blade.
Let's dance.
Ow. Give me all them eats.
Worthless. Useless. One with my blade. Submit for evil conquering. Worthless. Foreign. Here. Here. Worthless. Here.
So, strength. What is... Oh, it's a patch of hay on fire. I was like, what is that? Am I supposed to stand here? Strange to find wolfhook berries in here. Sup, bae?
I'll protect us.
Oh.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment. Boring.
Meat. And up we go. Can I climb on top of this? No. Damn.
Worthless.
Let's dance.
One with my blade. Lament.
Damn. I was hoping to switch it on you. This is fine.
Spirit blade. Attack. A touch of. Useless.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left.
Man, I gotta say, I love me a popped collar on a cape, and he's rocking that thing. Could you tell me more about the Abyss Order?
The Abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the Abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom.
Wolvendom?
Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Is that why wolfhook berries were here? Delicious, delicious hero's wit. So speaking of cabbages, fucking found out today, the creators of Avatar are making a new Avatar series and an animated movie! I'm very excited! Please, please support anime-inspired Western properties, please. It's like anime, except without all the horrible Japanese customs. And what I mean by that is the racism and among other less savory things. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Where am I going? This way. So, I was able to beat Storm Terror after my world rank jumped up 2 levels. And I was able to beat Child. Seeing as how, the big wolf man here is not only immune completely to Anemo, but also ice, I don't exactly have anyone that hits heavy enough to kill him, so he's gonna be a bit of a problem for a while, which sucks.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dean's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
What's going on here?
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
You familiar with that wolf?
No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dean?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere.
God, his eyes are
Let's have
piercing.
a look nearby.
Fucking pretty. Please do not look me directly in the eye. I can't get more gay. That's not true. You can always get more gay. Where am I going? Right. Ugh, too cold. I need to turn off this fan. There. This way first, I guess.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control?
Sup, babe?
Looks kind of scary. Let's beat them up first.
One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack. Lament.
He's frozen.
Worthless.
Ooh, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
All these barrels.
Looks like the Abyss really has been around here.
Abyss is pretty sus.
Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
God damn it.
Useless. Boring. Spirit blade. Attack. Lament! Here! Here!
Shield, go bye-bye, please.
Here!
I'll protect us.
And try.
Have you finished searching?
We found lots of signs of the Abyss Order.
I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by Abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Uh-oh. I keep forgetting the name of the zone is Storm Terror's lair.
I've heard about what happened to you. The place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
What was that? Over here. You can see all the marks on the map where I had to get those damn red flowers. In case you're wondering where to get the flowers, there you go. Ah, yes, it's these things.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Let's switch out our boy. Just stand still, damn it. I need you to come over here. I need that fire. There we go.
Wind blade.
Hey, you're still alive. God damn it.
Everybody stand back! Evil conquering! Worthless!
I heard you kids lack DPS.
Worthless! 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 Foreign! Worthless! Useless! Get out of here! Out of the way! Foreign!
You gotta be like this.
With the wind!
Please kill him, please kill him, please kill him. Thank you.
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
Tried so hard. Got so far. Yada yada.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them.
Speaking from experience, are we?
Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
You know, Dane, you talking about that person this and that person that?
So he knows Lumine, and he keeps speaking about a traveling companion that he used to go around with, implying that he used to travel around with Lumine sometime in the past? What is he some sort of time traveler?
Where are they now, anyway?
She no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good.
Watch
to
him
have
end
someone
up
to
being
compare
like
to, isn't
future
it?
Aether or
We
something.
camp out a lot when we travel.
His eyes are a red herring.
Once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we?
I imagine they'd want to get back to their homeworld at some point.
Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Hold on a second. That mysterious god we first encountered in the very beginning. Didn't she look a lot like Lumine? So... And Dainsleif looks a lot like Aether. I'm just talking bullshit, right? There's no way the mysterious god is future Lumine and Dainsleif is future Aether. Right? Right?
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
Sense something familiar on that cliff.
Huh? What's familiar?
I felt it for a moment. The previous time we came here, too.
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well. Or perhaps a monster.
Could it be the Abyss?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Oh, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
There's no way. There's no fucking way, right? I'm just crazy Nomura theories. I'm too used to making them.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
It's nearby.
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
The last time, you say?
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed that person around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
She does look a lot like them. The mysterious god. She's got the eye color. Dainsleif's got the hair color.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
Wow, this quest might be a lot more important than I thought it was. This dandelion reminds me of...
Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Yes, the moment I touched it.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize.
Here you go with scent again.
Has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Regardless, I have to get to the bottom of...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that she is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself.
And I will find her.
Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again.
You'll spend so much more Mora trying to get me.
I did take 500 Mora, and those 3 answers you gave me.
Interesting that little icon for the story quest. I can show you what I mean. See how all these icons are different because they pertain to different people? Dainsleif's icon was specifically Aether and Lumine. You'd think he'd get his... I get that he's tied to us, but you'd still think that he'd get his own icon. So... very interesting. How long have we been going? It doesn't feel like it's been very long. Yeah, only 43 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this part here so it's going to be its own episode. And then in a few minutes, I will start up another one. And that will be this one. Ooh, Venti! We get more Venti. That's always a good thing. Alright, so I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.